All right, that should do it. I don't know why. Sweet. I don't know why my mic was off. That's weird. So as always, I have Ash helping me with the comments because the comments that appear on the screen are not in real time, I think is the best way of putting that. I have heard her read comments before the ones that show on the screen. So what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for the congrats. It's been a minute. It's been at least over a month. So I'm glad to be back doing it live.
Everybody's just saying hey.
What's going on, everybody? Joyful Spirits in the house. Patrick McCabe, Ben Johnson, Cecil. Random Andy's here. What's going on? Vivid Cinema. Hey, how's it going, bud? Lunch break? That's awesome. Yep. What is today? Friday. So today we're doing some really cool stuff. I don't know if Holden wants me to divulge a lot of information, but we're filming a pretty big video today. I'm actually waiting. I have about an hour before Jen, Holden, and Prime come over so that we can film. Jeremy has to go out of town this weekend, and Matt is pretty busy so that he can be available for our Sunday shoots. So we're doing content this weekend, guys, and I am so excited.
Hills 34 $2.99, and he says congrats. Have you seen The Mandalorian? No spoilers.
Have I seen The Mandalorian season 2? I would imagine. I have not yet. I don't know if they're doing it like before where it's one episode a week, or if they're just doing the entire season. I think from what the trailer said, it's like the whole season, because it was like streaming on the 30th. But I think that's what they said last time. It's been a while, so I can't remember. But if they decided to put it all on there at once, like Netflix style, I'm not sure how I feel about that, because I know that I'll binge it. So I'm not sure. But I have not seen any of it yet. Prime's in here. It says, want me to hop on and join you before I get picked up? Yeah, Prime, I was letting them know that we're filming today. Whoa, hello? What is this? Oh, I feel we're going to have a bunch of updates because it's been like a year and a half since I played this game. Yeah, Prime's in the house. Quentin in the house. Justin's in the house. Random Andy, what up? I can't believe October is almost over either, buddy. It's ridiculous. It's like the best month ever, and it's almost over.
I tell you that, you know, his question was super chat?
No.
Okay, this is super chat for Tuesday.
Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, King of the Hills. What was the question?
It was asking about Mandalorian.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I already answered it, but I didn't make that clear. That's my fault.
Oh, no problem. Jay Wolfie asking how I am. I'm doing great, man. Living life, living my best life. I'm doing better now that you guys are here joining me. This is in celebration of many things. The fact that I was able to surpass 4K. I think I'm almost halfway to 5K, which is insane. I know that the Hereditary video was very popular. It was in high demand. I'd like to have more videos like that. So if you guys have any movies that you would like me to skip, I know that the Underworld franchise kind of goes, unfortunately, in my opinion and in most people's opinion, it goes downhill from, you know, the third one. Not sure why, but that's just a consensus, I think. So if you guys want me to like maybe come back to it at some point, but come up with bigger hitters like Hereditary. I know a lot of people want Midsummer. That's going to be probably the next one that I do, because I saw it already, and I know that it's a lot like Hereditary as far as like the emotional, you know, demand that it has, but it's not as scary. So I think Matt and Jenna will be okay with that. I think it'll hit them from especially Matt, from the mental fitness area on you know, just life in general. So that would be a really good video. So anything like that, I'm more than willing to. I might do a poll on the community tab and have my patrons give me their input as well, and definitely want to make more videos like that for you guys in the interim while I make normal content like this and stuff.
Maverick Gadberry is asking, what's your favorite movie series?
Oh wow, my favorite movie series, I'm not really sure right now. I mean, you guys would think I'd jump on Star Wars, but I don't know what my favorite movie series is. There's a lot. right now I've been obviously since October, I've been on a kick with horror movies, and I've been watching the Friday the 13th film franchise, which I enjoy more as a franchise than Halloween, even though Michael Myers is my favorite serial killer. I can't believe that's a sentence I just said. But yeah, I think the Friday the 13th movies are more entertaining because they're so over the top, super 80s. So right now, I think that's what my mind wants to tell you guys is the Friday the 13th series, but I know that that's not going to hold up because once October is over, I'm going to be looking at other franchises. But that's a great question because you stumped me on that one.
Jacob Marshall says, I haven't got the game yet. Is it worth a buy?
Yes, I say that having only played it for, I think, a month since its release. This has been the first live stream, and this has been the first time I've loaded the game in a while. I'm trying to remember how to do everything. It's a lot like Destiny. So if you've played Destiny, see, like right now, these +1s, +4s, I think that's like the difficulty or the mission power. But I gotta like figure this out. Did I do this one already? But yeah, it's definitely worth it, I think. The game is a lot of fun. It's like I said, it plays a lot like Destiny. You basically have more fun if you do, especially if you do the PvE, basically like player versus environment, I think is what it stands for. It's a lot more fun if you have like a team of friends, so that like you guys could each pick your favorite Avenger and then just go in and, you know, wreck face. So it's definitely one of those games where the money and the value of the game is not so much in the PvP or one player quote unquote aspect of it, even though you could, like me, I'm playing by myself right now, I'm not playing with any of my friends, but you're definitely inclined or incentivized to play with a group of friends. From a marketing standpoint, obviously that's genius because they sell more copies of the game that way, but it's definitely fun as far as that goes. I haven't myself played it yet, but I've seen coverage, and without wanting, you know, trying not to spoil the storyline, but I've talked with friends and heard what they say on like playing the game with friends, and like everyone seems to love it. They love that it's, you know, like basically being the Avengers. So I thought that was pretty neat. Did I just go in a full? I did just go in a full circle. That's weird. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like this would basically be the tower. I mean, it is a tower. It's the Avengers Tower. But it would basically be, for those of you that know about Destiny, it would basically be like the tower in Destiny.
Oasis says Netflix is making an Assassin's Creed live-action series, an animated series, and an anime series.
Oh my god, dude, that sounds amazing. Assassin's Creed is one of my favorite game franchises, so I'm stoked about that for sure, because the movie, I think, for those of you that's seen the one with Michael Fassbender, the movie was okay. There was a lot wrong with it. I really liked what they did with the Animus. A lot of people didn't, but I enjoyed the Animus. I don't know why. I thought it was pretty cool, and I know that there's potential. Definitely, there's potential to make a really good movie and or film franchise. So, oh wait a minute, no. Did I do it in time? Sweet. I didn't see that I could add people to my team.
Everybody's
Excuse me.
you on the 4K, and they're saying you're almost at 5K, and then Patrick McCabe says Hereditary is one of the best reactions. It was awesome.
Oh my god, guys! I wish. I mean, Jeremy did cover a pretty good chunk of the behind the scenes, but I wish you guys were there for that. Like the stuff that we didn't catch on camera because we were just so razzled, and is razzled even a word? Because we were so just like taken aback by the whole thing. We were literally like, okay, what are we gonna do now? What are we gonna watch now? Where are we gonna go now? Nobody feels good. Everybody feels like poop. Like, it's definitely very taxing on the soul. And Ari Aster is probably my new favorite director. Like, since Quentin Tarantino. I mean, Quentin Tarantino is my favorite director. You know, that would be the answer to that question. But because he does movies so far and few in between, you know, I think Ari Aster is definitely the up and comer that I am going to be, you know, following and supporting and stuff, because he's just so he is so talented in what he does, and it's inspired me. I'm actually writing a couple scripts for some short films now. I have an Alien short film that I want to do, you know, similar to like the short films that we do over on Holden's channel, and I'm super excited about that because I love doing shorts. Holden loves doing shorts, and so do I. I mean, that was like our bread and butter when we first started YouTubing together. So I'm super excited, and it feels so refreshing that a director like Ari Aster can inspire me to write, you know, more scripts and stuff for short films. And now that we have, you know, some of you guys that are, you know, so talented with your VFX work and you know, your input, that you guys add towards it, you know, it's almost like an impromptu Kickstarter. It's amazing.
Games with Anir says, have you seen The Fly?
Yes, I have seen The Fly. Classic Jeff Goldblum. That is a fantastic film franchise. If anyone has, I mean, there are some scenes that make you kind of squeamish, but or can make you squeamish, but it's definitely a very unique, you know, film franchise as far as science fiction goes, and I highly recommend it.
Paul Childers says, Pastor, how old were you when you were born?
How old was I when I was born?
Oasis says you're 1,000 years old. So
wow. Oasis, I take that with a compliment. I take that as a compliment because, you know, vampires and stuff. How old was I when I was born? I want to say I was like 50, because it sounds cool since the child was 50, and obviously the child's a baby. So
Vivid Cinema is asking if you have any thoughts on Netflix Trilogy adaptation for R.L. Stein's Fear Street.
First of all, I had no idea that Fear Street was going to, or that R.L. Stein was doing anything besides the Jack Black Goosebumps movies. Not that, I don't know if he had anything to do with them or not. I know he was involved to it at some degree, but I had no idea that the R.L. Stein book series, you know, and or Goosebumps or whatever, I didn't know that was coming back. So that's cool. I grew up watching Goosebumps. I was super stoked that Netflix had put Goosebumps on there, and I was able to watch it. So that's awesome. I mean, R.L. Stein, I mean, I'm a little older now, but definitely it was directed to my generation, and I did benefit a lot from, you know, reading those books at the Scholastic book fairs and all that kind of stuff. For those of you in the States, I don't know if it's like this overseas, but I think it was once a month or once a quarter or something like that. We would walk into school, and there'd be this gigantic, like, these crypts that were parked, and we would get so excited because it was the Scholastic book fair kind of deal, and Goosebumps was just like some of the hottest books sold by then, by them. So yeah, like that, Goosebumps was a big part of my childhood. So anything, whoa, you are floating, girl. Anything is from Goosebumps and R.L. Stein, I'm okay with. You know, I know, like I said, I'm a little older now, but I can enjoy it with my kids, and that's awesome.
Kylo Ren's here, and apparently he didn't get a notification for this. So.
Well, Kylo Ren, I'm sorry, my lord. I don't get mad and destroy my control panel, please. I will work with the First Order and see if we can get you notified next time.
Joyful Spirit is asking what Christmas movies are being planned, if any.
Christmas movies, definitely Die Hard, because it's a Christmas movie. I know that's such a controversial statement. I personally, you know, I'm not passionate about it. I mean, I could agree with it either way. No, it's not a Christmas movie because, you know, it may or may not be for kids and the whole family aspect. But I can understand why people are like, it's a Christmas movie if you're like a bachelor or bachelorette. If kids are involved, maybe not so much. But I don't know. We might do Die Hard. I don't know if Matt's ever seen it. Sounds like a movie I wouldn't be surprised that he had seen or not. I know Holden has. That may be one that flew under Holden's radar as well. My favorite Christmas movie of all time is A Christmas Story. I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, if you were to ask me, I would say yes, Holden has seen that movie. Maybe not. I know that's my favorite one. They do what is it? like 24 hours of A Christmas Story or something crazy like that, and it's hilarious because I will watch it over and over and over again, and yeah, it's amazing. So we might do that as I struggle to get a mission going here, but yeah, Christmas Story is amazing. There's gotta be a way to do the whole strike team thing. I really need to. This is a fun game. It's one of those games. There we go. It's one of those games where you kind of have to know what you're doing for a smooth stream. So I apologize on that front.
Yeah, I have a question right now.
Oh, go for it. Yeah, just interrupt me with questions. It's fine.
Anthony Ben. Oh my gosh, I can't say his last name. I'm so sorry.
Recent intel suggests
asking,
AIM is
who would
running
you cast
further
as
illicit
your Batman
projects in
besides the
Venture
ones that
Ridge.
played him?
I suggest we pay the town a visit
Batman,
to disrupt them. And remind Monica the Avengers are a force to be reckoned
I mean,
with.
I would probably, trying to think, to cast a good Batman. See, for me, Batman is always divided up into two people. You know, a good Batman is not necessarily a good Bruce Wayne. So looking at it from just Batman, I think pretty much any actor can train to be, you know, Batman, and because basically the costume speaks for itself. But the Bruce Wayne is what takes the acting chops, which is why, you know, Ben Affleck was such a good Bruce Wayne for me. So for like Batman, you know, anyone from you know, any actor that has any kind of physicality, you know, can do a Batman.
I'm scanning
But
the area and
it's a very, I know that Batman is a very I don't want to say scripted character, because there are certain things about Batman that, you know, without it he's not Batman, he's just a dude in a bat suit. But that's a very good question. I'd probably have to think on who I would cast. Like if somebody came to me and said, hey, it's your job to cast the next Batman, I'd be like, oh, okay. So yeah, I'd probably have to think on it a little bit, but that's a very good question.
Chest with gear close by.
This should be interesting. Random Andy's channel is asking, how long does it take to usually edit a reaction video and upload and make sure it doesn't get lost?
That's a fantastic question. I am so glad you asked that question, because you know, it's a question I haven't answered yet, so that's a plus. And there's a lot to that question. So basically, I don't want to say it depends, because it does, but it's more than it depends. The it depends portion of it, that's a lot of it depends in that sentence, is the video as far as how long the movie is and how many scenes in the movie caused us to basically react to them. Because a lot of these movies, you know, the reaction is very, like, I don't want to say sprawled out, but not a lot of especially with Hereditary, like, it's not every single scene that it's you know, worthy of a reaction, because a lot of the movie is establishment and like stuff like that. But when you're talking about the Avengers or you know, something with a lot of high octane you know, kind of stuff, then it's a lot easier to just, you know, I'm trying to gather my thoughts here to answer your question and not die at the same time. It's basically a lot of, have I seen the movie already? So with Hereditary, I had not seen it, so that was a challenge, because for me, editing the movie was the second time I watched it, I think, because I did watch it. No, I think it was the third time I watched it, because when I got home, I gave myself a couple days. That's another thing. I gave myself a couple days with Hereditary, so it may or may not be a really good example. But with Hereditary, I gave myself a couple days just to kind of process and decompress, because it was a lot to process. And I watched it again, and then the movie was 2 hours, so it was about 30 minutes longer than I'm used to editing. Granted, I did Underworld, so Underworld is about 2 hours long as well. But Hereditary was about, if I were to take all the time it took to edit it, it probably took about 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6, because I wanted to make sure that like the music wasn't copyright that I used in the intro and outro. I wanted to make sure that I was keeping my content under the what is that thing called? I forget what it's called. It's fair use. Thank you, babe. It's the fair use clause. It's like you can only use so many seconds of a movie before you have to cut it. And I was trying, double checking that I was, within those parameters and stuff. Sometimes it doesn't matter because although YouTube will say, listen, there's nothing you did wrong. We're not, we're not flagging your content. We're not doing that. But there was a manual copyright claim. Like with Hereditary, it's one of my most viewed videos, and there's a copyright claim on it, unfortunately. Same thing with the first Underworld. The second and the third one are fine. Now, no, let me knock on wood here because I don't want that to, change. But the first Underworld was flagged within like a couple days, and it was kind of I don't want to say upsetting because I'm not doing this primarily for the money. The money does help, but I as a content creator, I was like, well, look, I don't want to get in trouble, so why did that happen? And of course I asked Holden, I asked Matt, and a lot of it went into it, and then for a moment I said, is this something that I want to subject myself to, which is making these videos that require so much effort to abide by the laws or abide by the rules. And then once I talked to, especially with Holden because he had experience in it, once I talked to him about it, he was like, it's not that bad as long as you're aware of the situation. So long story short, I don't take it forever to answer your question, but it definitely depends on the movie. It depends if you've seen the movie. So if I've seen the movie before, it's a lot easier to edit because I know where the dead parts of the movie are, like the scenes that I don't think will have any reactions or very little. And it also depends on my schedule personally with my kids, because I am a full-time parent. Full-time parent. Of course, I'm a full-time parent. I'm a full-time stay-at-home dad. But that sometimes puts a hindrance on the movies I edit because I need to wear headphones and I need to make sure that I sync up the audio with the movie that we're watching in the video, and also the movie that I overlay, my digital copy that I overlay over the video. So I have to make sure that it's all synced up. So like if somebody says something funny or somebody says something, something scary happens, you don't watch the scary clip before Holden and the rest of the crew reacts. So that can be a challenge. Sometimes there are difficulties that happen out of our control. Like I know a couple times we have where we watch the movies with subtitles. That also helps with the volume. It also helps with understanding and not having to rewind. Which is a luxury we don't get in the movie theater. If an actor delivers a line and they kind of mumble, you kind of have to guesstimate and use context clues as to what they're saying. With subtitles, obviously that exactly what's going on, and we're all used to reading and all that. So, it really depends. It takes anywhere from 5, 6, 7, sometimes all day to edit it. I know Holden has had edits where it took him a long time. I think Endgame took him like a day or something crazy like that. So it definitely is, I love doing it now. I'm used to it. When I did Spawn, it was a challenge because it was the first one I had ever edited. And I know that the whole thing was, Holden at one point in the video, he's like, Pastor, I really don't want to edit any more of these videos. Please just give me this gift. And I didn't realize what he was talking about until I got to the editing floor, and I was like, dude, this is crazy. It's not hard, it's just super tedious. So any more questions on that, I'd be glad to, but I don't want to monopolize all the time answering that one question. But that's a fantastic question. It's probably my favorite question I've been asked so far.
We will have to go. They're going to watch episode 1 of Mendo.
Nice. Jay Wolfie, definitely let me know how you like it. I will probably watch it tonight after we finish filming our gigantic film that we're doing today. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it, buddy. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.
Marshall says, are you a fan of the Wolf of Wall Street movie?
Yes, I am. I am a fan of the Wolf of Wall Street movie. I think Scorsese is. I think that was Scorsese. I'm pretty sure it was. He is fantastic. He is one of the greats. And that movie was very well done. Obviously, his breaking of the fourth wall is very entertaining, very fun. It's definitely not a movie for kids. For any of you out there that are not 18 or older, don't take this as pastor says go watch Wolf of Wall Street. Don't do that. Because Scorsese is definitely an adult director, and there are themes in most of, if not all of his movies that are not for kids. With all that out of the way, yes, my personal opinion is Wolf of Wall Street's a good movie. I don't know if it's as accurate as you know, I think it was, yeah, that's Gordon Gekko. His storyline, I think it was pretty close, knowing Scorsese, but then again, you never know. I didn't follow the storyline and the source material, so I have no idea. But as far as the movie goes, it was definitely entertaining. It was one of those movies that people argue should have gotten Leo, you know, some sort of Oscar or something like that, Oscar nod or anything or something. But I don't even think he got nominated. He may have, but overall the movie was entertaining. You know, it's definitely one of those Scorsese slow burns and movies that you're in it for the marathon. What are you doing, Iron Man? What is happening right now? Dude, bro, you need a hug? What are you doing? You know what, my guy? I'm out. You know what, Tony? I quit. I'm out. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everyone. I know I went on a rant about how long it takes to make videos and stuff.
So as far as everyone's favorite movie, Gremlins is the best Christmas movie. I actually have to agree with that. I love that.
Gremlins.
Oh, there's another one, Jingle All the Way. That's one I haven't seen in a very long time.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Oh my god, we have something to watch. White Christmas. All the Way has Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
Oh, maybe I did see that. Then I just didn't know that's what it was called.
Home Alone.
Oh yeah, Home Alone, classic.
Color Ren says that he will not be so we'll go there.
Oh, thank God.
Kylo Ren is also asking, what do you think of John Carpenter's The Thing from the 1982 film?
Well, who asked that question? Kylo Ren. Anything John Carpenter, you got my vote. He is one of the greats. You know, Halloween, my favorite slasher movie. Vampires, one of my favorite vampire movies of all time. If it wasn't for Near Dark and Anne Rice's Interview with the Vampire by Neil Jordan, I would say that John Carpenter's Vampires is my favorite vampire movie. It's definitely one of the ones I've seen the most. Matter of fact, I saw John Carpenter's Vampires a month ago, like 6 times in a week, because I like it that much. Especially when I was doing art projects and stuff, and commissions. But that is one I'm going to show Holden maybe this week, because it's a good hour-and-a-half short one. He has never seen it, and granted, it might not come out in October. It'll probably come out in the first week in November, but still, it's worth it. It's a great movie. And John Carpenter's The Thing, also fantastic movie. I think it's one of those movies that it's been remade, but nothing's going to touch the original. Kurt Russell, it's just a great film.
Eli Belly is asking, do you think Robert Pattinson is going to be a good Batman?
Honestly, I think that anybody who, gets a role and, understands the role and puts the time and dedication can do a good job. Proof is with Heath Ledger and the Joker. Nobody thought that he was going to do that, and I've said that many times in the past. I think it's okay. I think it's an okay cast. I think Robert Pattinson's a great actor. I think a lot of people just, give him, crap over being Edward Cullen, and they think that that's what he's about, and it's a very small role in his arsenal. So I really think that he has a good future and a bright future ahead of him. So I think it's going to be entertaining. I've said this in the past. This Batman feels a lot like the Kevin Conroy animated series Batman. I don't know why. I think it's because of the trailer, the scene where you see him on the roof with everyone else, like the commissioner and everyone. Just, it feels very Batman animated series. Usually it's in the movies, like in the Nolan universe, Batman has been on the roof with just Gordon and maybe one other person, and then if other people show up, he's kind of like out, you know. But this one is like the classic, we don't know who killed the victim, and then Batman just like is in the shadows, and he comes out going, well, Gordon, if you think that that he has motive to do it, and then people are like, well, where did Batman come from, you know? Oh, well, all these beat cops need to go back to the beat and just leave Gordon and his, like, you know, lieutenant and whatever. So it just had that feel. So I'm excited for it because it's another Batman film. That's an actual Batman film, not like, you know, Batman is a supporting character. So I'm kind of excited.
Oh, Jeremy's here.
Jeremy Branch from Movies Are Terrible has graced us with his presence. What's up, my brother? How you doing? Oh, sorry. Sorry, a little late on the welcome party, Jeremy. What's going on, brother?
So, Crowder is asking, who you have for internet? You have
One big blue ball. That's hilarious. No, I actually have MediaCom, and it's been fantastic. I know that it's the best internet I've had since I lived in Florida. Especially coming from New York, it was a big hurdle to get used to, like, dial-up. When I had like Verizon Fios, I think is what I had. It was like fiber optic. It was like blink and you missed it. I literally, when typing Google.com, as soon as I typed like the L in Google, it was already loaded up, and I was like, this is weird. So yeah, this is the closest internet that I've had to that. So I like that it's allowing me to have, you know, smooth upload speeds, and the download speeds have always been good. But upload is where internet struggles in the country. So I'm glad MediaCom is able to provide decent internet to provide content for you fine people. Dude, the Hulk is literally a monster. Like, it's insane.
So I was told to just talking back and forth, talking to Jeremy. Oh, and then Comic Books is asking how close are you to being finished with Avengers?
I think in the menu it said it was like 39% of the campaign completion. Granted, I have not played Avengers since the last time you guys saw me play it live. I don't play it on my personal time because this was one of those games that I wanted to play exclusively on stream through the campaign the first time around. That was a lot to process. I'm sorry, just rambled there. But I think it said 39%. Did I just blow that dude up before he shot me? That was wicked. Devin! Oh, guys. Oh, Devin. Guys, for those of you who don't know Devin, this guy is the future, dude. Like, seriously speaking. What's up? Oh. No. No apologies. You don't do that. He is insanely talented, guys. He does VFX work. He has done work for Holden. He is now working on a project for me, and I am so incredibly excited. Guy, you have, like, my face is not translating the emotions because I'm trying not to die. Guys, it's insane. He sent me some, like, previews of what he's working. He's working on a channel intro for me, similar to the one Holden has, that he has in the beginning of every video. So for those of you who like the I think I have 5 right now, that like the Panther that runs and turns into Snapkeep videos, you know, the neon sign that gets like etched, that kind of stuff in the beginning of my recent videos. I'm still gonna use those probably as like outros or something until Mr. Devin can make me an outro, because his stuff is just 10 times better than that stuff. I'm not trying to rag on the person who made that, but it was basically like a service that person only makes those intros, which is, you know, the 5 that I have, and the only difference is that they put your logo. So somewhere in the world somebody has my exact same intro except with their logo. So I was like, there's gonna come a time where I'm gonna want something a little bit more personal that nobody else has, and that is what Mr. Devin is creating for me, and I am so stoked, guys. I think I mean, I don't think I've been this excited for something in a while. No pressure, Devin. I'm not trying to put more pressure on you, man. But he ran by, you know, an idea for me, similar, like I said, to Holden's intro, where it's basically 2 to 3 mediums, you know, that pretty much show, you know, exemplify who Holden is as a YouTuber and who Holden is as a nerd. And you know, I really like that idea. That was originally what I was looking for my channel to begin with, but I knew that it was going to be, you know, either incredibly expensive or incredibly difficult to find someone who had the time and or the, you know, means to make it happen, and Devin had both. So he started sending me progress pictures and stuff, and at first I was like, you know, this is gonna be cool. We'll see what happens. You know, maybe it'll work out. Like, maybe it'll be something he can do. And then he sent me the first like piece of intro, or the first piece of like progress. That's the word. And there's no way for him to know this because, you know, it was through email. But I was like, oh my god, I kind of want to show Ash, but I don't want to show her. I want to surprise her when it's done, because I was like, dude, this is insane. You rather wait till it's done? Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. And believe me, it's gonna be worth the wait. Like, and then the thing is, like, I thought that okay, you know, Devin sent me a progress email. That's awesome. You know, I'm probably not gonna hear back from him for a couple days, if not a couple weeks. And dude, within a couple hours, he sends me another one, and I'm like, dude, crazy. You know, you are so crazy. Like, he's like, yeah, I got, you know, I didn't get much sleep, but you know, I'm like, the dedication. You know, guys, I am not down talking it, or I'm not up talking it, rather. I'm down talking it. This guy that was dope, Hulk. He's amazing, dude. So big shout outs to Devin in chat. You know, for any of you out there that are wondering how, you know, some of this VFX stuff gets done in the videos, it's people like Devin. He is just he's the future of cinema, seriously. And it's an honor and a pleasure to be working with him, and I hope that, you know, he and I go beyond just, you know, client, you know, relationships, and he and I can be friends, because that's awesome. That is amazing to have, you know, to be friends with people that are so passionate about a part of filmmaking and a part of cinema that doesn't, you know, the unsung heroes. You know, they're not the directors, they're not the actors. You know, they're basically the offensive line and the defensive line of the football team. No one really talks about them. They talk about the running backs and the quarterbacks. So people like Devin make everything look good. They make the Avengers look good. They do that kind of thing. So big shout outs to Devin in chat. Really interesting. I did not realize that either. Maybe I did know that once upon a time, but it's not something that I carry in the back of my, or in the front of my mind, I should say. So that's very interesting. I have not, so it's not because I'm not excited. Ever since, I think it was, oh my god, what was it? Was it Endgame? No, it must have been Infinity War. I don't remember off the top of my head, but there was a movie in the not so distant past that I saw the trailer and I was just like, guys, it literally showed me. Then I guess it wasn't a Marvel movie. It showed me the entire runtime, and I was so like upset, because I was like, what is the point in watching this or watching the movie if like 2/3 of the movie is in the trailer? So I kind of stayed away from trailers and, you know, didn't entertain them at all. And I've found that movies are more enjoyable when I do that. Like, I knew nothing about Jojo Rabbit going into it. I knew nothing about Hereditary going into it. So the movies were a little bit more impactful. You know, and I know trailers have existed since movies came out. You know, they're a big part of the movie making, you know, business and marketing and everything. But me, on the personal level, I think I find movies more enjoyable when I go into them completely blind. Not to sound like Matt, but yeah, not that I don't want to sound like Matt, because, you know, I love to sound like Matt. Matt's awesome. But yeah, you know, you guys know. I think you guys know what I mean. So no, I have not seen the trailer, but I am excited for the movie. But I don't mind if you talk about it, because talking about it and like me watching it, I get a feel for it when I watch it. Like, oh, I hope the movie isn't going to be bad. But I don't want you to spoil anything. So if the trailer is like one of those obvious like old school trailers where it doesn't spoil anything, then go for it. Just want to be clear on that. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, I have not seen it. Sorry. Yes. Well, Devin. Well, that's something between you and Devin. I'm not gonna you know, I'm not gonna like answer for Devin. I think if he's still in chat, he can answer he can how do I organize this thought? He can answer your question either in chat directly, or he can you know, let you know how to reach him and you know, work that out with him. But as far as like what he charges and how the whole process works, I can tell you that he's a great person to talk to. He is very easy to talk to, and you know, he'll be real upfront with you with like what he does, what he can do, at what time he can do it, and everything like that. So feel free to reach out to Devin in that, and don't hesitate in that regard. But I don't want to answer his questions for him, and tell you, you know, how he would do it. You know, if that makes sense. But yeah, if he's still in chat, definitely reach out to Devin, and see if he can work out with you. But definitely, if Devin has, you know, the time and the means. Who's blushing? Oh, if Devin has the time and you know, the means and stuff to help anyone, you know, with VFX work, don't hesitate to go, you know, or don't go to someone else. Definitely, if Devin puts you on a waiting list, I would wait 100%. If Devin said to me, hey, it's gonna take me like 3 months to come up with an intro, I'd be like, that's fine, I got 3 months. Like, seriously, it's worth it. And I haven't even seen like the actual intro yet. He just showed me like bits and bobs of it, and my mouth dropped. The first, like, he sent me a bunch of photographs, and then he sent me like a video clip, so that I say that so that he knows what I'm referring to. That video clip, I literally was just like if anyone saw me, they would have been like, are you good? Like, seriously, because I was just like, there's just no freaking way this is what he's gonna send me. And he's like, oh, you know it, and classic Devin, man. He was just like, nah, you know, it's fine. It's not, you know, it's not that big a deal. I'm like, are you kidding me right now, dude? Like, but yeah, it's awesome. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. You guys will know. Definitely, you guys will know. As soon as it's ready, the video will, you know, we'll start with that intro, and you guys will be like, the production value just quadrupled. But yeah, he's that good.
Nikki was here, and I think she had to go.
Who's that?
Nikki?
Oh, Nikki, sorry I missed you. If you see this in playback, I hope you have a good day, and thank you for sliding by.
Gain access to the terminals. You cannot let them. The shutdown protocol is progressing. Beginning infiltration.
This guy.
Patrick McAdee, like, going back on the trailers on the entire funny thing, says that maybe Spider-Man 2 was like that.
Yeah, I do remember that, because I saw that in theaters. I think I was seeing, I don't remember if I was seeing a Dragon Ball movie screening. I don't remember what it was I was seeing, and I saw that and I was like, oh, this looks great. Do I even need to watch it anymore? Because I think I saw the whole fucking, or, you know, runtime. I'm sorry, what now? Oh, that's fine if Holden just like walks in and he's just like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm playing Avengers. It's fine. I mean, if the door... What is happening? If the doorbell rings, or not the doorbell. If the, yeah, we don't have a doorbell. That's weird. If he knocks on the door, that's right. Knocks on the door. Yeah, just, it's fine. He can come in.
I'm inside AIM security system.
No. I don't. Oh my God! What was that? I think it's only for PS5. I think so. I know I'm gonna get a PS5 because I already have plans to put the PS4 that I'm currently playing on in my living room to serve as like our Blu-ray player. And the PS5 will probably be in my bedroom. so I could do streams and stuff, obviously, because that's where my stream setup is right now. But I'll be getting it for the PS5. Excuse me. Air combo. Oh no. I'm over here fighting, being all fancy, getting blown up. People are taking my little pods, man, or whatever that stuff is. No, I missed it. I always get it. No. X. X. There you go.
Oh, DMFX says, look up my channel. I have a content get my notifications while you're there.
Jeez.
Beginning infiltration.
Shout out to the. Whoa, yeah. He does. Oh, that's right. He does have a channel. He told me about that. I actually went and looked at some of his stuff. Yeah, he does have a channel. I'm gonna link it in this video if he didn't already say what it is in chat. Okay. Yeah, I'll link it in this video for you guys to check it out. Check out his channel. Look at what he can do, guys. I just, it's worth it, man. Like, seriously, show Devin love. You know, especially I try and find you know, places, you know, businesses and people during COVID that I can, like, you know, support, which is why I am eternally grateful, you know, for patrons and for people like Devin that, you know, he reached out to me and said, hey, is there any way that I can help you with your channel? I appreciate that, because if I had the means to, if I had the skills and the you know, the way of the means to basically to help people like that, I would, you know, I that's just the type of person I am. So it warms my heart when that's returned to you. You know, I like people say, you know, you get what you put into the universe. I agree with that 100%. You do. And it's people like you, all of you really, but it's people like Devin and people like, you know, people that just give, that make the world a better place, especially in these trying times. So if you have any projects you want to do and VFX is what you need, give Devin a shout out. You heard it here first.
I need to let the dogs back inside because I don't want them to, because they're going to run after their car.
Yes, we don't want the dogs to run after any cars. So yeah, you let the dogs in.
So I'm going to give you one question and then I'll be right back.
That's fine.
Alex W. is asking, I have the choice between seeing Once Upon a Time in West, Cinema I'm not sure what that is. Cinema
Paradiso?
Or Citizen Kane at the cinema tomorrow. Which would you pick?
Of all three of those, the only one I know about is Citizen Kane. I know that sucks because I am a movie, quote-unquote, aficionado or fan. So I would probably see Citizen Kane. I think that's definitely... if I had an opportunity to see any one of those, even though I know about Citizen Kane, I would still go see Citizen Kane, if that helps. So that would be my choice for that. Let's see here. Actually, now it's a good time to check my phone because I think it rang or buzzed or something. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. There's like 47 people in chat. You guys are sweet. Oh, check out my new background, guys. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Like, he looks so good. Like, the rendering on this is amazing. And it's just a photo. But yeah, Miles, favorite Spider-Man. Gotta give him love. Alright, so Holden. Holden just texted me. And so did Prime. I was like, oh, they're eating at McDonald's. Come on, guys. Bring me a Big Mac. I'm kidding. McDonald's, okay. What else? They're gonna carpool. That's cool. Let's see. Oh, they're getting the rest of our actors for our short film today. That's cool. Sweet. So I'm going to use Ashley's phone to read chat. Pastor, who's my favorite? That's the first one I saw. Who's my favorite Batman? Kylo Ren asks. My favorite Batman is Christian Bale. My favorite Bruce Wayne is, as far as live action goes, is Ben Affleck. Han Solo's eating at McDonald's as well. That's awesome. Pastor, do you die in this new movie you're making? To be honest, don't tell Holden. I haven't finished reading the script, so I'm flying by the seat of my pants too.
What?
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 Nothing. I totally didn't tell chat that I didn't read all of the script for today's video.
You didn't read it?
Nope, not all of it. So they asked me if I die in this video, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe.
You have to watch it.
Well, they're gonna watch it, you know, because they're gonna watch. Trust me. After you guys see, I don't know how Holden's gonna hint at this one, but after you guys see it, you guys are gonna be like, this is something we need to watch, because oh my god. So there's got to be, I seriously need to like focus.
Oh, Han Solo's eating McDonald's, and I kind of want McDonald's now.
I know. I just got to that. He was like, I was like McDonald's. Oh, McDonald's. I mean, okay, McDonald's is cool. I just had a Big Mac during it was during Holden's celebration party live that we did, where he got 100,000 subs, and I had 100,000 subs, not submarine sandwiches, subscribers. I went to we went to McDonald's, and so you guys will get a kick out of this. Okay, great. I know. I squirrel rant time. Okay, so we were trying to surprise Holden, and Matt was like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. We got Kiefer, we got Nate, Kiefer and his girlfriend, we got Nate, a bunch of other people. They're parked down the street from my house. Definitely make sure that you drive this way, and make sure that you can stall Holden so we can decorate and we can get all this stuff ready, and then we can make sure that he gets surprised and all that. So originally we go to Taco Bell, and we usually go and eat there and everything, and this time we're like, well, let's just go to McDonald's. That's fine. Ash, take care of Luke. That's fine. Yeah. I'll just hang out with them till you get back. Luke just woke up, and that's fine. That's okay. Take your time, babe. Luke just woke up, and he is not a happy camper in the morning. Or what time is it? Afternoon. I'm sure it's afternoon. But anyway, back to the story. So I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, let's go to McDonald's, whatever. And we get there. And all of a sudden I'm looking, and because Jeremy's in on it too, and Jeremy's looking, and we're just like, we can't eat here. I just saw Joyful Spirit said kids first, 100%. Kids, 100%. Luke says, Dad, stop streaming. I need a hug. Guys, I love you, but yeah, that happens first. But definitely kids first. But yeah,
good luck out there.
Yeah, so Jeremy's just like, are you seeing what I'm seeing? And I'm like, yeah, there's nowhere for us to sit. How are we gonna stall now? And Jeremy's like, okay, I got it. I'm gonna go outside, and I'm gonna smoke a cigarette, and then I'm gonna take my sweet time doing that. And I was like, dude, that can help. I'll come up with some other plan in the meantime, and we got it. And then right as we're like panicking, Matt texts me, and he's like, we're good to go. And I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, thank God. And then Jeremy's like, what's up? I was like, abort. We're back on plan. We don't have to do, the interim mission. And he's like, oh, sweet. So we go back into the house. Mind you, we just bought McDonald's. And we show up, and, Holden's like, all right, now we're going to eat. And we'll get to filming the next video or whatever. And, of course, a surprise happened. And I'm left there holding both McDonald's bags because Holden was opening the door to Matt's house, and I'm just like, so are we gonna eat this food or? And dude, I know it's like pretty anticlimactic. I'm trying not to sneeze. Pretty anticlimactic of a story, but that's the first time I had McDonald's in like 5.5 years, and that Big Mac tasted illegal. It literally was illegal. Like that Big Mac, I looked and I was like, this should not be legal. This is probably what drugs are like. Because it was so good. I don't know what they put in that food, but it definitely is addictive qualities. So I picked Iron Man because I was wanting to play with somebody other than Black Widow, and now I totally forgot to play with Iron Man. Oh no. Jeez. He was a one-hitter quitter, dude. Oh.
One of their agents is down.
Oh, I don't know what just happened. Oh, that's right. I forgot. All right, guys. It's clobbering time. Oh wait, that's the wrong Marvel character.
Another agent down.
Oh. No, come back. Gotta wreck you some more. Where'd you go? Oh, that's what happened. Hulk's beating you up. Jesus! Ah! I see your little skull. Where are you? No, get back! Why you running? Don't you run from me. No, that's it. Unibeam. No. Boom. 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 Sorry guys, I'm not reading the questions on the phone, but I'm glancing over at chat here on the screen. It says Matt's new video. Oh, I did see that. I have to watch that. Matt trying aloe vera for the first time. I can't wait to see what he thinks of it, because as a kid I ate aloe vera like, let me see, the winter time for sure, because you know, getting a cold and just getting sick because of the weather change. But during the allergy seasons as well, I ate aloe vera a lot. My grandmother was a huge into aloe vera, and like she would when we were very young, she'd come up, she'd be like, all right, here's a glass of orange juice, and here's a disgusting slimy cube, eat the cube. And I'm like, what is this? Eat it, it's a plant. I was like, why am I eating a plant? She's like, because it's good for you. I was like, I don't know about that one, Grandma. And she was like, yeah, eat this, it's great, and now drink orange juice because it's going to taste bad. And I'm like, and this is your attempt at getting me to eat something, telling me that it's a plant and that it's good for me and that it tastes terrible? No. And then she's like, okay, well, eat it or you don't go out this weekend. And I was like, okay. Now it's fine. I don't need the orange juice, you know, to chase it down or anything. But then I was like, guys, this is not made for human consumption. It's supposed to be very good for you. Like, and no, I don't know about antioxidants, but I know that it boosts your immune system. It's good for your skin. As like a topical thing for burns and stuff like that. Hulkbuster time? Yes. Give me my toy. Hiya. 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 You get back here. Hiya. Hiya. Bam. 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 Chokeslam. Foot stomp. Let's do this. Another dude. Another dude. And bam. I can't wait till my kid's old enough to enjoy something like this. Logan. He's almost 6. Or, oh my god, he is 6. Dude, that's crazy. I feel so old out of nowhere. I remember when he was like a year. I remember when he was just born. That's crazy. I remember when my wife told me that we were expecting him for the first time. She's like, hey, what is 1 + 1? I was like, 2. She's like, not for us. And I was like, I don't follow. Oh god, that dude, it was amazing. For those of you with kids out there, God bless them, God bless you, their trip. Use a Random Andy's channel says use a peppermint oil to get rid of heat or headaches. I almost said heat rashes. Headaches, rub on your temple, it's amazing. Really? I've heard that peppermint, or is it spearmint? One of them is like if you chew gum, or if you smell the peppermint or the spearmint, whichever one, it like gives you it helps you with a second wind. So like if you're tired and you're like at the office or something and you're just like, dude, I can't make it the last hour or two or whatever, you smell peppermint or chew peppermint gum and smell it or whatever, and it literally wakes you up. I thought that was one of the most fascinating things I'd ever heard. Bam. Oh, that's the wrong button. Wee. Iron Man. Iron Man does whatever an iron can.
Expect resistance. They won't want
There
us
you
getting
are.
inside.
Look here and wait for the flash. I totally missed.
Aim units on radar.
Hiya. 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 Okay, so we're going over here. Snooch. Nose is itchy.
Better hurry. We need to get to that control point.
Ooh, baby boy's getting a bath, or that shower, or that bathtub going. Luke loves my second child. He loves taking baths. Like, when I was a kid, I just wasn't into baths. I was more into like going outside and getting super sweaty and gross. And then my mom was like, "All right, time for bath," and I was like, "No, time to smell like a foot some more." Kids are great, but they are really disgusting at times. Like, there are times where my son's like, "You want a dad? You want a dad hug? You want a hug, dad?" And I'm like, I'll take a rain check on that one, champ. Kind of smell like a foot right now. Alright, guys. I know I could walk, fly, hover faster than you. Time to go. I do really like how this is, though. This, like, the interface and the way it looks when he's flying around. It's pretty cool.
Bypassing their security will take some time. Keep the area clear, but stay in range of the control point.
Avengers. Assemble. Whoa. That's not cool, man. Jesus Christ. That hurt. Hiya, 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 hiya. Ooh, yes, Superman punch. I can't wait to get good enough at this game to where I make it look all cinematic, like I do everything perfectly, I don't get hit, like that makes really fun content. And I cannot wait to get to that level. I'm like doing Marvel vs. Capcom air combos. Are we all down? Okay, cool. Black Widow in the house. You got Hulk and, you know, the legs that he has coming out of his shoulders. Jesus. Okay. Health. 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 I need some health. Is that what that is? Yes. Please. And thank you. Cool. Oh, that's right. I had that fancy maneuvers. Whoa. Ooh, yes. Get wrecked. Air combo. Ow. That was weird. Hulk was clearly still alive. Well, I lasted an hour without dying. That's cool. Lucas Lilith? No. Leith? Thank you so much for the 4K. Congrats, man. I know it's crazy. I didn't know that I would hit it. Definitely didn't know I'd hit it this fast. When I hit 4K, like, I blinked and all of a sudden I was like 4200 and I was like 4300. And why is this? Okay, I don't understand what's happening. Like, that car was just like walking or dancing or something. But yeah, I didn't know that I was going to hit it this fast. Guys, I can't thank you enough. I'm glad that I'm able to do, you know, videos and content, and that I have an audience. Like, you know, a lot of people will tell you, you know, it doesn't really matter. Make it, you know, make the videos for you. And they are 100% correct. You should make content. For those of you out there that make content, do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else but yourself. You know, do it because you love it. Do it because there's a passion to do it. But there is an element of, you know, validation and stuff, or, you know, where you feel like what you're doing is worth it because there's someone who's willing to watch it, you know. And I remember, I still feel this way, but I remember once upon a time when I only had like, you know, 10 subscribers or you know, 20 subscribers, whatever it was a very low count, and it was you know, a subscriber count that I was very happy and very grateful for, but a lot of it was my friends and people that were just like, I'm gonna support your content no matter what, you know, those kind of that kind of a crowd, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I was like, you know, I can't wait to reach like a stranger, to have someone just like stumble on one of my videos and just be like, hey, this guy's awesome, you know, I'm excited for his content, I'm excited for whatever he brings out next, you know. I really wanted that, like, a lot, and I never in a million years thought that I would hit 4,000 subscribers as fast as I did, or even at all, because I was like, well, I have to constantly make content. I have to make content that, you know, is something entertaining, something that people are going to want to watch for more than 2 minutes. And I was like, I just don't think I have that. I just don't think that's something I can do. And I think I'm just going to, you know, help Holden grow his channel and just be more focused on that. Being a good cameraman for him, being a good, you know, costume guy or whatever, make the props and film the videos and you know, help in any way I can with him and let him grow his channel. But then I was like, you know, I really like to make my own content and, you know, maybe play games, maybe stream Magic, maybe do something. And the fact that I'm able to do that, guys, it's so awesome, you know, that you guys are willing to watch it every week or every other week or whenever you guys watch it, and I'm able to say, hey guys, got a new video coming out, and everyone's excited. I post that I'm going live, everyone's excited. It's such a great feeling, and it makes the world a smaller place in a good way, and I love it. I love it. I'm so grateful for it. You guys are the best.
I'm almost done. Hang in there.
Isn't Holden an introvert as well? Yes, Holden is very much introverted. You know, there were times where I was like trying to figure. I was like, is Holden into that? Is Holden, you know, is Holden okay with that? Is that something he's, you know, all about? Because he was so introverted, you know. And I had to kind of learn. It's you know, people, relationships are a dance, and you know, sometimes I think I lost again. Dang it. Sometimes you know, you kind of have to like read a person, and Holden, I had to read him early on that yes, he is introverted, he is very much an introvert, and you know, sometimes he doesn't know how to express himself, sometimes he doesn't know how to express, you know, emotions in general, like worry and angst and stuff that most of us can just be like, look, I'm having a bad day, you know. Holden's just like, yeah, it's just not the best, and you're just like, no buddy, I need to get more than that, I care about you, let's go. There's the card dancing again.
Get me to the location on your HUD.
You know what? Quit dancing. You're freaking me out. But yeah. But I think the third might push. Oh, Devin, yeah. You know, yes. I agree with you. If the third element is anything like the first one you sent me, yeah. I might have to sit down to open up that email, buddy. So, I'm Iron Man. Why am I on the ground?
I need more time. Keep the area free of hostiles.
I think I relate to your channel the most. I need the mental fitness from Matt's. Holden is the one that brought me here. And I like my joyful spirit. Your message, unfortunately, cut in half, I think. But I really appreciate the half that I was able to read. I'm so glad that you enjoy it. You know, I just hope that it's all worth it. Whenever you see the Snapkeep Videos logo, whenever you see any kind of content coming soon or anything like that, I just hope you guys are as excited in the future as you have been, because that makes it so much more worth it. Like, now, yes, I make the content because I enjoy doing it, but I love making you guys happy more than making myself happy, and that's something that money cannot pay for that, you know, and money cannot compensate that. that's just something that comes with the territory, you know, if you're passionate about it, and I definitely am. You guys are everything to me, and you know, I just can't, I don't know how else to express it. Later, Kylo. I saw someone saying bye to you, so I'm guessing you're going. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, that's funny. Han Solo and Kylo Ren are in here. That's hilarious. I don't think I ever put that together.
I'm almost done. Hang in there.
I don't think I would want the Hulk and the Hulk Buster coming at me like this. Just a thought. Just a thought.
Time for a sugar crash, people.
That was cool. Whoa. Oh no. Thank you, Kamala. Ow.
Pretty crappy.
Boo, 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 boo.
That did it. Nice work.
Sweet. So I've been on for about an hour and 13 minutes. I think that after this mission, after we get back to the Quinjet or whatever it is, I think I'm going to call it for the stream. You guys have been amazing. And I am definitely going to be doing these more often now that I got into a better rhythm. I'm not as backed up with content. Yeah, I was pretty much, I had a lot of projects that I was trying to do at once, and you know, a lot of it was like, it was getting overwhelming. But Cosmo Art says, sorry for asking this again, but is Matt gonna play Spider-Man PS4 again? I think so. I know Holden would like for him to do that. That was a really good live stream that we had when he was playing.
If you can gain control of network,
definitely I'll ask him next time I see him if he's interested in continuing to play Spider-Man. It's a lot of fun. I don't see why not. But yeah, I'll definitely ask him.
Head for the terminal so I can get you inside the lab. AIM's network is equipped with a multi-point authentication system. I need access to multiple terminals. The more the better.
The more the better.
AIM will attempt to initiate a shutdown protocol if they gain access to the terminal.
Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, this guy is trying to mess up my life.
AIM
Ooh, that hurt. Ooh, little man got out of the bath and I don't think he's happy. What's up? Everything okay?
Beginning infiltration.
He doesn't smell like a foot anymore? Oh, she's gone. Yeah, I love my kids, but they are just like their dad. They run hot, and if they get sweaty, oh, it's funky. It's bad. And they're just like, hi, we smell disgusting. And we're like, yes, you guys do.
AIM security system.
There is a bath with soap and water waiting for you somewhere.
That helps, thank you.
Oh. That's weird. Why am I glowing blue? Okay. Whoa. Just float over here, float over there. Alright, A is being compromised. Time to go.
That helps, thank you.
Ah, huh. Wow. Oh, life. Sweet. Convenient.
Beginning infiltration. I'm inside AIM security system. I've marked our next destination on your HUD.
Hulkbuster. Ready.
There, up ahead.
Do 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 do.
You made it.
You made it. What did I make? Oh, okay. Look at the Hulk's hair. Alright, onward. I'll probably make a little video along with the intro to show roughly what I'm doing behind the scenes to give an idea of the magic behind. Yes, Devin, that would be awesome. I would love to see that. Talking about making a little video of the process of making like the intro he's working on for me, for example. I think that would be amazing. Nice.
There's a chest with gear close by.
Who is that? Oh, that's Black Widow. I was like, who is glowing red like that? Oh, she makes us all invisible. Cool. 64 now. Oh, people watching. I assume. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you guys all for hanging out. This is great. You guys are the best.
They'll think twice next time.
See if Ashley's phone has helped me with any comments here. So Kylo Ren and Han Solo are still fighting. Typical dad-son situation. That's awesome. Oh. Oh, nice. The destruction mission. I love me some good demo and Iron Man suit. Whoa. Whoa.
Why did you choose the wrong side?
Energy junction destroyed.
Okay.
Oh man, this hurts.
Ow. That hurt. Like a lot. That hurt more.
Not doing so hot.
Alright, cool. That's down. This is on its way down.
Another junction
Sweet.
down.
Now we have... Whoa, no. Something grabbed me. Now we have C to go. Oh, no, don't fly underneath it. Rise, land. Cool. Bam, 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 bam.
Another energy junction is gone.
Uh-oh. Not doing so hot.
Oh no. Do we all die? That sucks. Han Solo, you're asking if this game is worth it? Yes, it's worth it in my opinion. Definitely. Alright, hopefully this is the end of the mission.
AIM has an arc reactor close by. Destroy it.
Let's see here. Sabotage the arc reactor. You got it.
We got some not-so-friendlies.
Some not so friendlies. Boom, 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 boom.
Don't these guys ever learn?
The
Reactor is powered by
Avengers.
4 energy junctions. Destroying them should destroy the reactor.
Hey, my friend Cody Leach is online. For those of you who are into horror movies as much as I am, definitely Cody Leach, my buddy who just logged on. His YouTube channel is called Cody Leach. Check it out. He has really good insight on horror movies and stuff. Obviously, horror movies are not. I hate to say this, but I don't know. I don't want to assume that all of you guys watching in chat are adults or old enough to watch horror movies. But for those of you who are, it goes without saying, horror movies are obviously not for kids intended. So some of the content on his channel will be, probably not suitable for kids, as far as like the content and what he talks about, the movies and everything. So definitely, I don't want to confuse the chat if there's anybody in here younger. But those of you who are of age, definitely check out his channel. I think you'll get a lot of insight as far as horror movies go. And he's a great guy. He has great opinions, and he'll tell you why he doesn't like something. He won't just tell you he doesn't like it. So he does like movie reviews and video game reviews and music reviews and stuff. He's one of the YouTubers I watch quite a bit. Dodge, dodge, dodge. That's not health. Keep going. Keep dodging. Keep dodging. Hulkbuster time. Yes. Alright. Nice. Killed him before I, Han Solo, you're not allowed to watch Lucifer? Yeah. Well, the beautiful thing is, I'm sure that when you're old enough to watch these shows, we'll have streaming services that are even better than the ones we have now. What's up? Oh, okay, you're back. So yeah, you'll definitely get there, and I'm sure that when you're old enough to watch some of these shows, you're gonna be like, wow, television is awesome. But definitely don't want to grow up too fast, because being an adult is not easy. I know when I was your age, I was like, I want to be an adult so bad, and now I'm like, why can't I just be a kid forever? No, you kicked me in the back of the face.
Big Green is out. Someone order a rescue?
ECT Tristan, what's up? No, I did not. Oh man, that sucks. I hope your dad gets better. Yes. My son, we're gonna take pictures and I'll put them on my Instagram, and you guys can see us in costume. Ashley and I made our costumes this year, or put them together, and going as Miles Morales, Spider-Man, and Luke, our little baby, is going as Peter Parker, Spider-Man. So Spider-Man brothers this year, and we're probably gonna do similar to a Neil Patrick Harris tradition, where every year we take a family photo so you guys can see what we are as, you know, for Halloween. So this year will be the first annual Lendor family Halloween photo on Instagram, and we died again. So I'm gonna give this one more try, and if I die or if I succeed, I'm gonna call the stream, because it's been an hour and a half and we have to get ready for the shoot. So I got one more try in me, guys. But thank you guys so much. Sorry that for a while we had stuff to take care of, and I wasn't able to read a lot of questions and a lot of the chat. But thank you guys so much for sticking around and hanging out and asking those great questions anyway, and, you know, supporting the channel. Definitely want to give a big shout out to, you know, the patrons and the subscribers that come every single video and give their input. It's awesome. Thank you so much. What's up? What you got?
I'm just going back on some of the stuff. Andrew Seaver says, what are your thoughts on Commander Legends spoilers, especially Jeweled Lotus?
Magic the Gathering question. Yes. I just saw the Jeweled Lotus today. I think it's very, very interesting. Commander is a format that I am now getting into more so than ever before. For those of you that don't know, just a little bit of context, Magic the Gathering is one of my bigger hobbies, although as of late I haven't really been playing as much because of COVID. You know, I know I can play online, but part of the reason why I played Magic was because it was the, you know, face-to-face interaction that can't really happen right now. So I've just been trying to follow Magic and trying to get into different formats that I can of the game that I can enjoy with, like, my wife and you know, my other friends that are not as competitive or not as into the game as myself. And Commander is the perfect format for that, because it's a very you know, it can be competitive, but it can also be very non-competitive and very fun oriented. So I definitely want to get more well versed in that format. And this new set that who was it again? Sorry, that was asking about the Commander Legends spoilers. I'm sorry, whoever asked that question. I'm excited. I think it's fine. I'm sure, you know, somebody's gonna find a way to break it in the game and make it really busted. Andrew Seabird, yeah. So I'm sure somebody's gonna find a way to bust it up, like this Hulk Buster. I'm busting up this little baby Hulk Buster or whatever that is. But as of right now, it's fun. You know, it's fine. It's definitely something that I can get behind, because it is a commander card. You don't have to worry about it coming up in constructed play and making it really unfun and unfair. So I'm okay with it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I did see that one. That was one that came up on the screen, and I just happened to see it.
asking this a little bit ago. Sorry for asking this again, but it's not going to play Titan on PS4.
Yep, I saw that one. Yeah, he is. Or I don't know if he is, but I'm going to ask him, and I'm going to definitely tell Holden and Matt that, you know, you guys are wanting to see Matt play Spider-Man, so maybe they can make that happen for you guys. Yeah, they were having a little, yeah, they were having a little back and forth in character. I thought that was great.
Alex W, did you see his question? He said, "Are you tempted to buy any more sabers?"
Yes, it's funny you asked that because I do want to buy some more Ultra Sabers just to have enough sabers to like duel with my friends and stuff. And you know, the mystery boxes are fun to open. Obviously, they make good videos and stuff like that. But I do want to buy I have a friend, a new friend, and he actually makes custom sabers. So as soon as he and I get together and we make my saber, I'm definitely gonna have an in-depth video just showcasing the lightsaber and answering any questions. I might do it as a live so that you guys can feel more interactive with it and can answer questions or can ask questions about it, and I can be like, yeah, the saber can do this and the saber can do that. So that is something that guys, it's awesome. You may have seen it on YouTube. It's these very intuitive sabers that, like, you know, change color without changing the blade out, and they're all made out of metal, and they're all super authentic, screen accurate, and stuff like that. So that's something that I am working on with him, trying to get that built in true traditional Jedi fashion. He and I are gonna, you know, he's gonna teach me how to do it, and I'm gonna hopefully build my own saber. And yeah, it's going to be great. But as far as Ultra Sabers go, yes, I do want to buy a couple more mystery boxes. Maybe even do what I wanted to do a long time ago, which is raffle it off for my patrons. Have 1 month where, you know, I give you guys like a heads up and say that at the end of the month I'm going to do a raffle on the lightsaber for the patrons and stuff. And hopefully you guys, can participate, I guess. I think that's okay with the rules. I have to make sure that Patreon doesn't it's not against the rules to do something like that for to incentivize more patrons. But I think that'd be fun. I think maybe if that's a problem, then maybe I'll just do it channel wide, or I'll just do one for my patrons separately and then one for those of you who aren't. Or something of that fashion that you know feels balanced. But anyway, I do want to do more stuff with Ultra Sabers because I think that it's a very fun video, and it's a very fun thing that you guys can continue to see in other videos. We can like bust them out and have like, you know, a sparring session, or how you guys saw them at Holden's celebration, where we just Prime and Matt at one point were like dueling in the background. Like it's stuff's fun like that, you know. And I have 3 because the green one from the unboxing was actually promised to a friend who paid me for it. So I basically paid for only 3 of them, so I kept only 3 of them. So yeah, so that's something I really wanted. I have a green one, or I had a green one. I have a orange one, a red one, and a blue one. The blue one is Ashley's, so it's really cool. Those things are awesome. But yeah, I'm going to answer 1, maybe 2 more questions, and then I'm going to call this stream for the day. And you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I think we got up to in the low 60s. That's awesome. That's great. Any questions before we sign off?
DMFX, it's not really a question, it's just a statement. So we talked about 3 elements to include in the intro. You've seen bits and pieces of the first 2, but I think the third might push the link too far.
Yeah, I did see that one.
So, okay. So,
he said what, September 8th?
No.
Oh, I thought that's what you said.
No, so it needs room to breathe. I don't know.
Oh, I gotcha.
September. Anyway, Seb Rod and a few others are saying that you guys need to react to the Evil Dead remake as like to top off everything.
I would love to do that. I'm going to talk to Holden about that because I know that Jenna is. I mean, she might be okay with it, but I don't know if they're willing to sit through another Evil Dead. I think if Matt hears the words Evil Dead in "we're going to be watching" in the same sentence, he probably is going to have some sort of conniption fit. So, but we'll see. You never know. Maybe he might be in for it. I know I want to watch it. I have not seen it yet, and I heard it's fantastic.
Joyful Spirit says that they relate to your channel the most.
Yep, I did see that. So that was a very nice post or comment. Thank you so much for that again.
And then in the comic book says that your their favorite.
Oh, you guys are my favorite. Like, seriously, and I mean that. I'm not trying to sound like, you know, an umbrella of thank you, you know, but seriously, you guys are amazing. Definitely. I think about you guys all the time. I think about you know, fun little content that I can sprinkle in that I know I'm like, you know who would really enjoy this? So and so, you know, and maybe the rest of them will, but I know that this one, if it targets one of them, you know what I mean? So I say this all the time, you know, I get super mushy. You guys are awesome. So I love each and every one of you guys. I say it all the time, and I don't have a problem saying it more. So I hope you guys don't have a problem listening to it more. But thank you so much for hanging out and watching us play Avengers. Yeah, any other questions, I'll see them and I'll try to answer them as they post when the video renders or uploads or whatever. But this is gonna do it for this stream. You guys have been great. We got to play a couple missions. I think we did 2 or 3 missions. That's awesome. I didn't die a whole lot. But all of you guys that are always in here, Random Andy's channel, Joyful Spirit, MN Comic Books, you know, you guys are ECT, Tristan, and the rest of you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for coming by, and I'm definitely going to go back on track to doing these regularly. So thank you guys. Thank you those of you who did super chats. If we missed some of them because of the intermission that Ashley had to go take care of Luke, apologize, but I'll try and get to those as well. Thank you guys so much for that, and all of you that support the channel in any way possible. It's awesome, especially during these hard times. You know, you guys don't have to do what you do, but you do it anyway. Thank you so much. Have a great week. You too, Joyful Spirit. Thank you so much. Random Andy, love you too, man. Andrew, I have not seen The Mandalorian season 2 yet, but I will. Han Solo says bye, everyone. Just sent me an email with a new clip. Oh my God, Devin. All right, so I got to go check out what Devin sent me. You guys are great, and I will see you very, very soon. Take it easy.